BYD leads in new energy vehicles and PSL leads the game in talent. BYD is giving away a BYD seal as the prize for the player of the tournament, so stay tuned, that's going to be announced a bit later. Lovely prize that, my goodness. Energetic in the crowd, as we would like to see. Lots of support, as you can imagine, for Lahore, but they look like they might be supporting Quetta Gladiators.
Good guess, Hazy. 38 for 2 now, Gladiators. We are into 5th over. Haris Rauf. It was swing Haris Rauf away from Riley Russo. He's got third man up in the circle. He's got fine leg up in the circle. Point. Back foot point fielder on the boundary, offside for Riley Russo behind leg umpire, leg side. So 2 fielder outside the circle.
Just a reminder to scan the QR code and download the Golutlo app and enter into the lucky draw and get a chance to win a motorcycle at every match. Terms and conditions apply. Smartphones, smartwatches, air tickets. Scan that code. Advancing bottom the bats. Got enough on it though. That's going to go for 4. That's a strong shot. It's a statement shot from Riley Rousseau.
Seems to be their plan, isn't it, to look to go after Haris Rauf tonight. And they've done it beautifully so far. This is a great shot from Riley Rousseau. Using his feet, getting down the track. And he's a big, strong man. He just bludgeons that down the ground. Didn't get it out the middle of the bat. There's still enough on it.
I think length was fine, but the instead of following the batter, he gave a room a bit, and that's why Riley Russo was able to play that particular drive. Slap shot in front. Look at that. That's his strength.
My goodness,
that's his strength. That's for maximum.
Beauty. Terrific shot. He loves that one. Wasn't all that short. He picked it up beautifully. One of the things about Rousseau is he spots the length so smartly.
This is a lovely shot from Riley Rousseau. It wasn't even short. Wasn't short. That was just a good length ball, and Riley Rousseau's rocked back and shifted his weight, and just he's a strong man, and he has bludgeoned that one for another 6.
Great shot, really is. You can see he liked it as well. Magnificent work. There we go, ching ching, another scholarship. KFC awarding a scholarship because of that 6th to a deserving student via their KFC scholarship program. Students are going to be happy. Last ball this over, 16 runs from Haris Rauf's first so far. Straight to Hussain, no run. Top over for the Gladiators, 48 for 2 after 5.
For 2 then. 5 overs have done in this final. HBL Pakistan Super League Season 10 final. Just joining us, the Gladiators won the toss, decided to have a bat first. Crowd is building. Salman Mirza with his 3rd over, 1 for 19 so far. Waqar Younis and Amir Sahel join me. What have you made of the first 5 overs so far?
I think it belongs to Lahore, that's for sure. When you pick up a couple of wickets, danger players are removed, definitely you're controlling the game, but it doesn't mean they can afford to be complacent, because these 2 batters, they can really hurt you. They have the ability to take the game away from any opposition.
5 balls left in the Pepsi power play. Now the fielding has been a little better. They've made a couple of mistakes, but a good catch from Haris Rauf, and they need to do that, both teams.
Hello everyone, hello Koki, hello Amir. Yeah, it's a big final, so there will be pressure. You will see some mistakes will be made, and some excellent work. Both these teams have worked really hard to get to this situation, and they don't want to back out. They will make sure that they do give their best of the best to win this one. And what I really enjoyed so far is Hassan Nawaz's batting. He's on 17 of 9. He's not worried about what happened in the past or what happened. They've lost 2 wickets. He's not really concerning that. If the ball is in his arc, he's just going after it.
Oh, he gets it through. Giving himself a little bit of room, and this will run away, and it'll bring up the 50.
Yeah, Naeem has to improve his fielding. His dive came a bit too early. Yes, it was slice of the face of the bat. It was trembling, but at this level, yeah, effort has to be better than this.
Till the time Riley Rousseau is at the crease, Lahore Qalandars, they'll be in pain. They will feel that we have to see his back to really put Quetta Gladiators under pressure. He's one of those batters who performs on big occasions.
Nearly. You can see what he's done in PSL finals there, and on your bottom bit of your strap there. That's decent.
Well, it's more than decent. Look at the strike rate and the average. He likes big occasions, and he doesn't mind using his feet coming down the pitch, and then he backs his ability to hit the ball, long balls. This was close, but that's not going to really harm him. He's thinking, okay, that ball is gone now. What can I do the next ball? You watch him.
Yeah, deep mid wicket is up in the circle. Long on is back. He hits that extra cover. He hit that extra cover hard. This looks a decent pitch as well, doesn't it? Sign up a Pack debit card to avail best discount in Pakistan.
Middle overs are going to be very, very crucial. Yes, power play, even Stevens, maybe Quetta lost 1 extra wicket, but in the middle overs, when the spinner's going to come on, that's where the match is going to open up. We're going to see how the spinners react, what they do. What a timing, great timing on that. Again, opening the blade and getting a boundary backward point. Pepsi power play gone, 57 for 2.
Decided to have a bat first, and it is a good pitch. Had a little bit of luck maybe with that wicket. This is a decent catch from Harris. Well, took a bang on his head, but thankfully he was up, and he's been bowling. But now this partnership is building. 36 from 18, and this is a danger for the Qalandars. Gladiators will want this to keep going further and further.
It's going to be a good matchup. Sikandar Raza against Hassan, who likes to tonk the ball towards mid-wicket. Oh, what sort of a thinking? Sikandar is going to bowl with. Is he going to bowl outside the off stump or dart the ball into the stumps?
Fresh from a test match. Trent Bridge to Lahore.
I know. He's got more air miles in the last 2 weeks than all his life, I guess. First delivery, right on the money.
Well, apparently he landed 10 minutes before the toss, and they had 2 teams ready if they couldn't get him here. So no wonder his eyes are looking just a little bit jaded. What an effort.
Yeah, well, it's indicative of the fact that Lahore claims to be this unit is family. In the air, taken. It's the captain. What a catch. Dropped the dive at the right moment, and the danger man has been sent back.
Straight from the plane and got a major wicket, a big wicket, a huge wicket. Riley Rasool, who was looking very, very dangerous for Lahore Qalandars. The room was there, hit it straight to the man. Shaheen was trying to cut the angle, and that was one hell of a catch. Fantastic catch. Very, very quickly he put his hands up and grabbed that catch. Riley Rasool gone for 22. 58 for 3 now.
Avishka Fernando then in at number 5, and the Gladiators may be under a bit of pressure in this final. Wonderful start for Sikandar Raza, straight off the plane, took the big wicket against the Zelmi of Babar Azam in that matchup in Pindi, and has now got Riley Rousseau. Seen 2 brilliant catches. We've seen some poor catching throughout this competition, but this is up there.
Yeah, it was a stunning take from Shaheen Shah Afridi. Managed to hold on to it. It was travelling. And that particular catch stunned Riley Rousseau. He just couldn't believe. Now that was taken. What a big breakthrough for Lahore.
Sikandar Raza has got so many tricks in his bowling. He bowls that carom delivery, a round arm also, and a seam up delivery also. That was a seam up. So when you're looking to attack, it is very difficult to see first what he's doing and then attack.
Crowd selfie moment with Vigo Tell. Smartphone. Yeah, you're right. It's just about his pace, isn't it? He's not a big, massive turner of the ball, but he tries to flick it off a few fingers. And that one is just really just floated out there. Oh, brilliant. That is so good, Shaheen Shah Afridi. You want your big players for the big games. 60 for 3.
Yeah, Sikandar Raza has got plenty in his repertoire. And use that repertoire intelligently. And what an effort from the captain, leading from the front. Urging his players to be like him.
Spin at both ends then. Rishad Hussain into the attack. This one sliced out, sliced away, and it will run away for a 4.
It's such a good pitch, you cannot afford to give too much room. You have to really stay within the line of the stumps. You bowl outside the off stump or even outside the leg stump. This man is in good form. Hassan Nawaz. He will not really hold back. Yeah, right on top of the delivery. Played it behind point, ball traveling quickly and away from the fielder.
Yeah, that's better. That is a better line, just creating that little bit of drift back into the stumps. He bowls it from actually over the perpendicular, doesn't he? He's actually right the way over and then pushes. A little bit too much width again, and this one gets through and past Shah Afridi and runs away for another boundary.
The first delivery scored of this over, Hassan Nawaz was not in control. Wasn't able to middle that one, but
now. That's the line. Doesn't need to go from there. It's a wild throw from the captain. He gets away with it. He's got his hands on his head. He was miles home.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier that the middle overs are going to be really, really important and crucial. You have to really control the game. Two good spinners, Sikandar Raza and Rishad. So just bowl tight, line and length. Let them take the risk rather than you just floating it up and giving them the opportunity to hit you.
And look, it's 69 for 3. You know, it's a complicated position they're in.
not for Lahore though.
No, absolutely not for Lahore. For Quetta. Hoping and desperate for a partnership. 10 from the over, 8 overs are done, and the Gladiators 70 for 3. Second over for Sikandar Raza, went for that low arm one, and he's been put away for a boundary. Not sure he needed to bowl that sort of delivery first up.
And to a Sri Lankan who plays spin so well. And the angle created on that occasion was comfort food for Avishka. Managed to hit the ball into the gap.
Since the 10 days break, we had 3 games here, and the average score has been, what, 200? And one of the games they scored 209, and then 200 and 190. Only 190 is being chased. The rest of the other 2 runs were not being chased. So something around that 200 number, even 190 will do, because it's a final, it's a big game, it's a pressure game.
Pulled into the gap, no, straight to the field. Yeah, and that 190 was on this wicket. It was Karachi versus Qalandars, and they chased them down. The highest run chase in a final ever, 175. It was the first edition. So it's obviously pressure. Pressure of a final, pressure with runs on the board, trying to chase it down. Look your best this HBL PSL as J-Dot is rewarding the best dressed spectator at every game with a luxurious J-Dot gift hamper. Yeah, that's okay. I think that's his job at the moment, to try not to give boundaries away and make them 2 hit him for a boundary.
The only issue is when you get hit for a boundary first ball, you're always on the back foot. You're always searching for dot deliveries, and then this is what happens then. Because you're searching for dot deliveries, you will bowl poor deliveries. Because you're on the back foot, you're just searching for the right length, and that was not the right length. Hassan Nawaz was outstanding, picked up beautifully for 6.
Yeah, and this is the peril. When as a bowler you got so much in your repertoire and you can't really pitch the ball in the right areas, you can go for runs. And you cannot afford to bowl that kind of a delivery on a pitch like this to Hassan.
Single to finish off the 9th then, and the Quetta Gladiators 84 for 3.
Special guest means autistic or
Nishad with another one. Guess what? This is massive. 500 sixes in HBL Pakistan Super League Season 10 for the first time ever.
This boy is having some tournament. Wow, that is magnificent. You bowl in his arc, he will not spare you. He's not thinking that it is final. He's thinking runs, and he's getting runs. Every delivery is putting pressure on the Qalandars. Wow.
.46 from 20 years now, and he is putting these spinners under pressure. 6 and a 4. Poor delivery because of the pressure, because he's tried to bowl a lengthy delivery. He's gone downtown for 6. He's already scored 2 50s and 100. That 100 on the same innings that Riley Rousseau scored 100 as well. In Pindi, 500. I can't get my head around 500 HBL Pakistan Super League sixes. Most ever. Up and over, beautiful looking shot. This is a quality shot and brings up his third 50. 50 in just 21 deliveries and striking at 238.
Boy, oh boy, he came in when they had 2 wickets down and scoring a 50 of 21 deliveries. Strike rate 238. He's not feeling any pressure. He's just enjoying himself. He likes a bit of crowd, I guess.
It's not the quickest in the final. It's the second quickest in the final. Quickest was Riley Rousseau. The Multan. That is such a good shot. Any young boy or girl out there, if you were able to do that, just open it up, hit it over extra cover. No fielders are there.
He was just limping a little bit. That's a little bit of worry for Quetta Gladiator. That last single he took, he was just looked a little lethargic. Hassan Nawaz.
Might feel a little bit easier though with that 50 off 21 balls, whatever he's got. Might be just a bit of exhaustion. Right, 100 up. End of the 10th. We're halfway and the Gladiators are 100 for 3.
Hassan Nawaz doing it in the final. Haris Rauf into the leg side, just a single now. Time to go and find Aaron.
Well, I've got Mr. Salman Ali Allana, of course, the chairman of HPL alongside me. And sir, 10 years comes to a close tonight of your sponsorship, title sponsorship of the PSL. What has it meant to you to be a part of this journey for the last decade?
Well, it's been an incredible journey. And we started this in 2016. All the matches were outside Pakistan. 10 years on, and we have all the matches in Pakistan. Despite all the challenges, despite COVID, HBL PSL has gone on. And as I've said before, it's not just about cricket, it's about nation building. And when you look around the stadium, you realize what this game has done. In addition to this, it's brought the international cricket back to Pakistan. We just had a very successful ICC in Pakistan, and I'm very proud of that. So I think it's incredible.
You've been such an integral part of the success
Absolutely.
of this tournament for a long time. And
Absolutely.
to see a full crowd out here today, despite the challenges this season, what does
Yes.
this mean to the people of Pakistan to have cricket back and in such a wonderful turnout tonight?
You can sense the excitement, right? And you've seen this excitement throughout Pakistan in all the cities where these matches have been held. It's drawn crowds, it's drawn people to the televisions, it's brought families together, it's brought friends together. And I think, as I said, it's all about nation building. And when I see this nation building through this concept, it gives me immense pleasure.
It's wonderful to see.
Immense pleasure. Immense pleasure.
You've been innovating the entire time through. You never do two seasons the same way. Talk to me about these HPL fan tunes I keep hearing.
Well, HPL fan tunes is we've combined music and artificial intelligence, and we created a concept of HPL tunes where our fans can select the tune and make up their own songs. And this has attracted almost 25,000 entries this season. So we've combined technology, which is artificial intelligence, with music for the first time. We're innovating and making it more and more exciting. And hopefully we'll continue to do so as we move forward.
Oh, they're so incredibly catchy. I just love them. You know, one of the leading forces in Pakistan with what you do, HPL. Of course, one of the biggest loves of Pakistan is the cricket.
Thank you.
It is about the cricket tonight, though. So just before you go, sir, do you have a soft spot for any of our teams? Who's your favourite?
You know, I have a soft spot, but I'm not going to get into the soft spot. But what I will do is I'm going to predict which team is going to win.
Please.
Tonight, Pakistan will win. It's the Pakistan team that will win.
Oh, sir.
आज पाकिस्तान जीतेगा और हमारे लिए यही सबसे बड़ी खुशी का मौका है कि पाकिस्तान जीतेगा इंशाल्लाह.
Said like a true leader. So thank you so much for your continued support of the league. We simply couldn't do it without the support of HPL. Thank you so much and appreciate your time.
It's been an honor. Thank you. Thank you.
Hit back to the fence. Hit on top of the bounce. And a boundary to end the 11th. Quetta Gladiators 106 for 3.
Just steps back into his crease and always looking to hit straight. A bowler in his follow through obviously goes off the pitch on the left. So the over at the end ends in a boundary, gets 4.
They ruined a good over from Ralph, who's bowled well, but also clever batting for Quetta. Need to take the risk after such damaging over. Look at that. 500 sixes. What are they going to end up on?
A record created in 2025. 11 overs, 106 for 3. Shaheen Shah Afridi, captain, comes back into the attack. Poor delivery, well done. That is a great stop from Kusal Pereira, because that was very wide. J. Dot, the official styling partner.
That wide brought out the 50 partnership with only 29 balls. James come back, desperate for a wicket.
brought himself back on. Can he do the damage?
Dragging to the leg side, call for two. It is a pocket in the leg side, so the pocket doesn't matter because that doesn't look too good. It's gone to the fence, but there is a collision.
Yeah, that looked horrible, absolutely horrible. Full-on collision. Looks like it's Mohammad Naeem and Asif Ali on the boundary, and they are both down. Remember, Haris Rauf's already gone down, banged his head on the turf, taken a good catch. And this does not look good. A full steaming in order to stop that boundary, and I think once clocked himself in the eye. Let's have a look here.
Yeah, nasty clash of the cheekbones. Bit of communication. Bit of communication was needed. I suppose with a big crowd here, they might not have heard each other. Thankfully, they're both sitting up.
One thing's for sure, Lahore have been very intense in the field. You can't fault them for lack of effort. Both players going at full tilt and both wanting the ball, and that looks nasty. Hopefully not a lot of damage, but it's a huge clash of heads. And thankfully they're all up and they're answering questions, but one player who stood up again has been Hassan Nawaz. The biggest occasion of this HPL PSL 10, and he's carried his form forward and looked the part yet again.
Yeah, it's been such an impressive innings from the young man, and in particular to do it in the final, but especially after losing the big guns up top. There were 3 down, so not only to play the situation, he's managed to strike over 225 runs, 100 balls. He's played smartly, he's played all around the ground, and his bat flow is absolutely superb.
Yeah, class act, and the level of maturity he's shown throughout the competition. 27 sixes, but like you said, Cookie, the quality of his ball striking and the shape he holds, it is class with a lot of striking force.
Yeah, he doesn't try to overhit things. You know, look at that, 27 sixes. And all those sixes, from what I've seen, has been, you know, with proper cricket shots, not hacks. Lovely shots, in control. Now, if he can bat for the next 4 or 5 overs, he's going to put Quetta in a great position. He must now get his concentration back after this break.
Yeah, something special about sharing a cup of Pakistan's own Tapal Danedar, especially when the whole nation is standing tall. Asif Ali still having some treatment. He's out of the playing area. There's been a clash of heads. But the captain, Shaheen Shah Afridi, he's had a magnificent game so far. Lovely delivery to start off proceedings. Almost got a wicket. And then got a wicket down the leg side. And a fabulous catch. Diving away. And also another huge dive. He's been on it all the time, has the captain. Remember the first 2 catches, one from Shaheen Shah Afridi and the other from Haris Rauf. Right up there, every time in the HPL PSL, Shaheen Shah Afridi does deliver and loves being captain as well, thrives in that. It is an occasion, it is an event, and everybody's turning up. Heat is on. Fabulous. Asif Ali looks good, so all good there. Thankfully, he's up. He's just changed his fielding position, though still feeling that clash, but he looks to be in decent health. So he's down at short fine leg. Shaheen Shah Afridi. Oh, lovely Yorker, squeezed out.
As you just mentioned, what a fantastic game he's already had. Let's not forget his previous game, the game that got them here. Picked up 3 wickets. First over picked up 1. Second over gave away only the 2 runs and came back in his third. And picked up 3 just for very few. Fielding, yes, they've had a few collisions, but importantly, even Haris Rauf going down kept hold of the ball. Might just be the factor on both sides.
This is lovely. He's attacking the stumps. He's just looking for the wicket. His best ball is the Yorker. Yeah, lots of energy today. Or tonight, I should say. Yeah, go Sam. Go on, go on. That's it.
It's like you dancing last night, Baz, at the party. The end of tournament party.
Wasn't as graceful as that, was I? That's more Dominic Cork level. Anyway, what's happening? Asif Ali is just feeling it. That collision now, he's at short fine leg. He wanted to stay on. I don't think he can anymore. He's just feeling it with that collision. Happened a couple of deliveries away.
Yeah, looks like he is going to go off. He was hit in the front, on the chest on the right side. That's where he's pointing. So it's always safer to get off. Make sure he gets the treatment that is necessary. And someone can fill in. Yeah, he's struggling.
Asif in the field, but hopefully Asif Ali does recover and is able to bat. But otherwise, there's also the chance of getting a substitute, a concussion substitute. That remains to be seen. Shaheen Shah Afridi round the wicket. Again, the Yorker almost carried. Has it? No. Sikandar Raza diving forward.
Yeah, the first mistake Navaz has made.
विकेट बोला था ना, इस ओवर में एक और विकेट आएगा, आ गया ना मेरे भाई विकेट। भाई 20 ओवर में कितना रन बनेगा देख लो, टेलीग्राम लिंक